Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Wow, bangerang. Okay, people already jumping in here. I'm glad to see you are here. Yeah, I'm trying to do some time shifts with them things and find out what's working. So welcome. Man, glad everybody's here. Man, we got tonight, one of the things I came up with, I've actually got some cards laid out. So you can see why I came up with this vision quest idea. And that the tarot cards, it was, power and planning and things like that. There's a lot that's going to happen, and you need to be aware so you can actually start planning. There's some things that are coming. Bridget, Miss Bridget, aloha. Glad to see you. Welcome in. Everybody pop in, say hi. See a lot of people here. All right. Don't be afraid. All right. So it is good to see everybody. One of the things I always do, or I try to do, is I really look at having a topic for us, on these live shows so we can kind of have something to go by or whatnot. Now, what I came up with on this one when I asked Spirit today, okay, what do we need to talk about tonight? And I started to pull cards, and then something, interrupted me. I forget what it was or whatnot. So I had to kind of start over, but I remember them leading down the same path. Hey, my lovely wife, McGillian, is in. Y'all can reach out and talk to her. Welcome, Donna. Glad you're here. Woo, Deborah, everybody popping in the door. Wow, looks like for Wednesday night, 8:30 might be a good time. So, wow, bangerang. Welcome, my bangerang tribe. You know what I'd like to do for everybody that's here? Let's start with kind of like a blessing. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, that nurturing and loving part of God, the universe, that wants us all to be able to succeed, or at least has given us all the tools we need. We start this evening by saying thank you. I ask that the angels put their protecting arms around everybody in this listening audience. I ask that you just show them blessings, open up their hearts and minds, and have them, if they've got a question, let them just ask it. In everything I pray, so mote it be. Wow, bangerang. Okay, so a lot of people here, hi there, Donna. Everybody say, oh, I love it when everybody starts saying hi. Makes my heart happy. Yes, it does. All right, so tonight, what I want to start talking about to begin with, okay, and if you have any questions, pop them in. Let's see what's going on. Tori, welcome. Glad to see you. Wow, things are it's going to be a good night. I can tell. All right. So, when I pulled the cards today, one of the things I got, I'm going to go ahead and, excuse me, bring this up so y'all can see the cards that I got. All right. And the reason I said Vision Quest, one of the things I got, the first card off the top of the deck was the Empress. And it's time for everyone to understand things are shifting. We talked Monday night about things happening in the sun, moon, and stars. And you know what? I'm going to start talking more and doing some videos about extraterrestrial life, some of those other things, not to be weird, but to show how some of it will have a spiritual correlation. And I think we need to see that. I think we need to understand that. All right. But things are changing. As we know it, everything is changing. Nothing stays the same. We all know that. All right. And I got the Empress was the first card, which is talking about creation, making something good. And what I really went through, as you'll see this, as I went through these readings, Miss Tammy Sprinkle, it is so good to see you. Bangerang. I've missed you so much. Much love to everyone. You know what, Tammy? I miss you too. And I hope, I kept looking and saw everything was okay with the storms or whatnot. And but welcome. And damn, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Makes my heart happy. That's just awesome. With everything that's in this shift, this energetic shift, what I need people to focus on, all right, is to understand yes, there's a lot of negative crap going on. Things are happening, but at the same point, we're being given an opportunity. A lot of us have created something, started creating something, or are fixing to have the ability to create something new and powerful in our life. Remember, we talked about we have that power. The universe has given us, and we are responsible for our own happiness, for making things happen. Now, in this, what became very, very obvious in this reading as I opened up, the Nine of Coins was the next card. So we have creation, we have Mother Nature, we have the Empress, that nurturing creation of God, that divine feminine that is there, that part of the universe that is nurturing, that is taking care of people and helping things to grow. But then what came out next to it was the Nine of Coins. This is my abundance card. This is the things are manifesting card, and things in this world, in this tangible world, things are able to come around. Some of y'all are starting to see that hard work you've put in. And some of the questions are starting to be asked. Where do I go next? What do I do? Or I feel things are coming, and this is what's happening. So one of the things I wanted to show and talk about was, as this comes in, normally I'm about take the next step, go, go, go. Well, you're going to have to take the next step. But emotionally, I want you to take a moment and sit back, enjoy the fruits of your labor, enjoy the energy that's coming, okay? That you'll be able to know some things are coming, because what you need to do is contemplate it. A lot of people use this card. The 4 is about building a good solid base. Cups, the emotions, all of those things that come through. And a lot of times we see this as complacency. What I'm seeing here is I need you, and what Spirit is trying to tell you is you need to contemplate your next move. You need to think about it. You need to understand it. I'm going to show you this card a little closer, okay, so you can see it, all right? There's a white horse back up on the hill. White is pure. White is purity. It always stands for purity, all right? Yes, we're looking at what we have, but you know what we get to do? And this, woo, I just got the goosebumps. I just got this. This part's just coming to me now. We get to celebrate that we're being given more. Wow, what a powerful thought when you think about it. We have this down here. He's celebrating it, all right? Understanding it, kicking back and enjoying it. But what we need to understand is there's more coming. There's more coming. We get to have love poured out on us. We get to pour our love out. Our emotional well-being is starting to get full. And that is crazy, crazy, great things that we need to dwell on from a gratification standpoint. Now, what I want you to see, though, the card that came after that, is the Two of Wands. Whew. I'm going to hold this one up here, too. Look at that globe. All right? There's globes. There are things. We have a sword here, but Rob, this was wands. Yeah, she's ready to fight for where she needs to go. See the wand standing there? Okay? The Two of Wands is about your will. So we have to get our mental capacity set to go with what our will wants to do. All right? That mental alignment with the things that you're wanting to create. James T., welcome back. Glad to see you here. Bangarang, new member of the tribe. It is awesome to see you. And you have so much. I would love to hear more from you. So, man, just thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Once we get that mental lined up and we get the mental part of our brain, the conscious part, thinking on the direction we want to go, Where does our will, where does this fire in us, what's next? We know we've got blessings that are coming. We know the energy is coming right for us to manifest. We know that we have created or are fixing to create something beautiful and wonderful. We all have that ability, okay? What Spirit gave me today was to make sure people understand, don't just blow through this. Sit down, contemplate it. Take a breath for a moment. Look, it's kind of like fall in New England where I'm at. It's just, I can't go outside without just all the trees. We live in downtown, but they have all these different trees and everything's changing colors. And then when we go in the car for a car ride, I did a show 2.5 hours away on Sunday. And you know what? It was just lined with all of this foliage that was on fire. You know what? That fire resides within us. Contemplate it, understand it, know it, be grateful for it. Don't waste it. And I want you to start looking at a plan and making a plan using your head about what you want to create or accomplish next. The wand, the fire, that will. Where does your heart want to go? You know, how many times are we all stuck? You know, I keep talking about hamster wheel jobs, things like this. And I'm not telling anybody to quit their job, but I am saying, okay, things are lining up. Where do I want to go? What do I want to be when I grow up? Where do I want to go with my life? What do I want to do? Some powerful things, and the universe is giving us some awesome things, but is in the works, and we need to be ready. There are times we do need to slow down and come up with a plan. You know, it's just like a young girl with her dad's armor and her staff and all this stuff. You know what? It's okay to be young, but at some point we have to say, okay, but now what? We can't live in this moment forever. Like we said, everything's changing. All right? So when you do that, you start to grow up mentally. You start to grow up spiritually, because now you're playing connect the dots with spirit. You know, I think, and I got asked a question that just got put on me to give you this. I want people to understand, we talk about angels, we talk about guides, okay? Angels are here, for the most part, for your protection, all right? They are here to look out for you. They are here to protect you. They are here. And if you'll listen to the Laura Van Tyne Texorcist, wow, easy for me to say, Exorcist, Teacher to Exorcist series we've got going, you will understand, though, you need to give them direction. Now, what do you mean I need to give them direction? Talk to them. I don't know what I want. I need knowledge. And that's when your guides step in. Your guides are there to give you direction and guidance. The word guide, okay? So when we reach this phase, there is nothing wrong with looking at our angels and go, wow, I know some things are coming. Angels, I'm telling you, put yourself around me, around the people I love, around the things that are important, because I know I'm supposed to do something next, but I don't know what it is. And sometimes that's when we need the most protection. And then you can talk to God, you can talk to Spirit, you can talk to the Mother, talk to Earth, but let your guides and have that conversation with them. I need guidance on where I need to go next. Now, the beautiful part of this is they want you to live your life, not their life, okay? So some great things are happening. Different things are abounding. Now, let's look at the next part. The Lover's card, 6, victory. We are fixing to go through some victorious moments. We are going to go through some battles, but this is going to require commitment, all right? A lot of times I don't just see love, lovers, things like that. When I see this card, it reminds me of true love and commitment. All right. So you need to not only commit to yourself. I told somebody one time when they were asking me, well, I've told a lot of people, a lot of y'all have heard me say it before, when they ask for relationship advice, do you love yourself? Did you learn to love yourself first? All right. This is commitment to what you want, to gratitude, to what are you trying to manifest? And then commitment to contemplate it and make wise decisions and make a plan. These things are they're all very important, and we need to understand that. This fire, these wands that are coming out, this is the ace. This is where you're going to get new ideas. New things are coming, new drives, new passions, new things that are just going to make you feel alive. And you have to pay attention. All right? I find it funny that we have the fire, the ace of fire, the ace of wands, right over a large lake. And you know what that reminds me? You need to be careful, because some people might try to put you out. There's the commitment. You commit to you, what's important to you, where you want to go, your commitment to spirit and the universe, and man, things are going to go crazy good for you. We come here, the star, 17. This star, this is my hope card. This is my things. And now, this is also a good, whoo! All right. See how she's pouring what appears to be water in both the water and on land? All right. This is the blending of guides and angels. I want you to think about that. This is a great picture. They work hand in hand. They are different, but with this balance. Once we know what to do and where to put it, and we have a plan, all right, we're able to find our direction. And that is massive. That's just huge. BC, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Hey, everybody. Super cool things have been happening in my dreams. Example one, I've had the image of a samurai, only way I can describe it, seared into my brain. Well, you know what? Let me get done here and we'll talk about it. Tell me what you want to know about it. We will take a look, okay? And find out what's happening. But glad you're back, BC. Haven't seen you in a while. Was wondering what was going on. Now, when you are making your plan and you start to move forward, all right, I want you to understand, here we have the 7 of Wands. Remember I told you, I gotta take a drink of coffee. All right, this is a communication thing. What I need you to understand, when I say I need, what I feel like spirit, a lot of times I feel like I'm channeling spirit and spirit is speaking through me. I'm not saying the word, I'm just saying this is what I get, okay? Only you can stand your ground and make sure, notice how she's got carrots, fertility, abundance, things that grew from the dirt, grew out, we pulled them, okay? Stand your ground. Walk your path. Now, when I say stand your ground, that doesn't mean to say get rooted there forever. Constantly defending yourself. Do what you need to do. And one of the things I would always tell you, use that sense, all right, and weigh out, people are going to pick at us, poke at us, do some things. And is the emotion starting to come in where we're turning around and blasting somebody, not out of defense, but out of anger? When you need to stand up and defend who you are, what you're doing, or whatnot, make sure you do it. It's important. I used to tell my clients in addictions counseling, in anything, particularly with medical, nobody is going to be an advocate for you better than you. You know what you need. You know what you want. You know why you're doing this. All right? And we all get bad advice. We all get people that think, don't succumb to it. Stand your ground, walk the way, complete your task that you have come up with in this plan. Now then, the Emperor. Isn't that funny? We started off with the Empress. All right? Now here we are with the Emperor. The Emperor. It's time to assert some masculine energy. All right? The divine feminine is there. All right? The universe is both. When we look at the energy of the universe is both that divine feminine, but that total masculine. It's a combination of both. All right? This is representing the masculine. And look what we've got here. Another 4. All right? Establishing a solid base in your kingdom, in your realm. You need to set boundaries around your realm, what you believe, what you're going to allow people, which people you're going to allow in. All of these things are important. And grabbing this and asking your angels, say, you know what? Protect me from people that do not belong in my circle. Give them that order so people will tend to move away. That's what my wife and I use tourmaline for, black tourmaline. All right? It repels or absorbs negative energy before it can get to us. And I would strongly advise you in this, look at the crystals you're going to need. All right? God gave us the crystals. I talked about this in another show. Okay? I'm not saying ever worship the crystals. They're crystals. All right? But God gave them to us, and they have specific energies and different things we can use. Do you need some black tourmaline to move some things out of your life? Do you need some citrine for abundance? Do you need amethyst and celestite for spiritual clarity, and for the amethyst to be able to see, and quartz to be able to understand? That's very important, and that's what we need to understand. I'm going to finish here real quick. All right? The Page of Cups. Man, be happy. Let love flow. If there's something you're wanting to do and something you're wanting to check out, and you're always like, you know what? When I'm doing my contemplation, this is what I need to understand. This little thing popped up. It's time to explore it. Okay? Be that kid's like, that sounds like fun. I am cutting out of school today, and I'm going to go check this out. All right? Have that passion. Have that desire. It is okay. Finally, well, not finally, we got one more card. We have the moon here. 18. 1, new beginnings. And 8, eye for the details and constantly moving. One of the cautions that are coming here is that you're not going to be boom, this is the right answer. Everything is not there because it requires some faith. It requires some faith in yourself, faith in spirit. You're not going to get all the answers. And one of the things that's going to happen, some of these demons are going to come up from the emotional pit of our mind, okay, and try to slow us down. That emperor is in control of his emotions. Maybe you need to set boundaries around your emotions. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. Finally, we have the Queen of Cups. With this creative energy that's coming in, with this manifestation energy that's coming in, and us being told to contemplate and understand and make a plan, it is time for you to nurture and love yourself with everybody. Make sure your dreams, where you want to go, your focus is exactly what's happening. It is okay to nurture them, nurture that fire in your heart, nurture that love, nurture that emotion to make sure you're as happy as you can be. This is going to be the key to your happiness. Wow. Bangarang. Holy crow. That went on some places I didn't expect. Wow. Okay, because I didn't pre-plan any of that. So there we go. Thank you all for being patient with me. That's where we get started at. You know what I did do too today? We're coming into the Halloween season. And I love Halloween. Okay. One of the things I did, and Gillian reminded me, y'all can thank her too. We brought out some Halloween-based tarot cards. I'll start using them through Halloween. Let's see what's going on here. So, BC, glad to see you too. Just been busy, been a busy writing. Hey, that's cool. We talked about that. This dream goes with the samurai dream. Had the day before. I was standing on a mountain and I felt two things emerge with me. I can remember saying, "This is amazing," and felt amazing. Then dreamed of the samurai. Then last night was learning how to transmute negative energy into peace, love, and light. You know, that's very important, especially for empaths, our healers, things like that. You do have to learn because we take on a lot. If you're going to be a healer, you know, some of my nurses that are out there, God love you, you know. Some of my brothers and sisters in law enforcement and first responders need you to understand, God love you, because you get right in the middle of everything nobody else wants to be in. And if you don't make sure things will attach to you, that you're cutting those attachments, that you're not protecting yourself and converting things, it can be a huge weight. That is just crazy, you know? So yes, BC, you're absolutely right. And let's see what's going on, you know, and we'll take a look at that, BC, if you want. Everybody, bangarang, BC sounds exciting. Hi, Deborah. BC saying hi. Everybody is saying, Charmaine, good to see you. Welcome. Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, we are here. So I'm going to do a quick reminder. We got a few people in here that don't know what I mean by Bangarang. So we are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. And what we talk about, we like to get barefoot and just get grounded. I don't care if it's on your carpet, on your tile, if you can step outside in the grass or in the dirt. Charmaine, that's what I want you to do. But we yell Bangarang as a reminder, okay, that what we put out this very day, at this very moment, is what we're going to get back, all right? We're trying to remember what it was like when we were children and we had magic. All right? With this Bangarang thought process and realizing I'm putting the power back with you, stop blaming everybody else, power within us, we are able to find our magic again, grow our wings, and then we can fly. And BC, that's what's going on with you. There's some things that are fixing to happen. You're fixing to fly, baby. And that's one of those things of what we want to do. I'm here. My main thing is to empower people to understand you are not a prisoner of circumstance. Change it. If you know, my wife said this one time and I loved it. You know, if you don't like where you're at, you're not a freaking tree. Move. We've got feet. We can do things. We have choices. It's only the world that tells you you don't have a choice. Okay? It's only preset thoughts, things that have been drilled into our head over and over that tells us we can't do that. You know? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm always reminded when I get talking about this of A Knight's Tale. You can change your stars. Oh, yes, you can. Tori, I have felt a massive urge to cut 2 friends from my circle. Could Spirit please advise, as the more I cut, the harder they work to be in my energy, feeling suffocated and drained. Let me tell you something. I am going to tell you, I will pull cards for you, all right, on this, because that's what a lot of people want. But I know one of the things is, even when I'm dealing with couples, I will ask somebody, you know, what brought you to this place to say they need to be cut? And a lot of times what happens is we start feeling guilty because we're going to cut them. So therefore, they don't understand it. And this is the attachments I'm talking about, where people can emotionally, they feel something slipping away and they reach out and try to reattach. So some of this, nobody likes it when I say, you know what? And Tori, what I'll do, I'll go ahead and bring out the Halloween cards, one deck. I've got like 3 or 4 laying here, okay? They're cool. Everybody's going to love them, okay? But what does Tori, I'm going to stop for a second. We're going to put the cards there so you can see them, all right? But I'm going to take a moment because this is serious. And Tori, you're not alone. People do need to cut friendships. They need to cut ties with people that don't belong in the circle. It's funny that I said that at the beginning. So, Charmaine, just so you know too, sweetie, just if you've got a question, you want me to read something, pop it in the chat and I'll be glad to read it, okay? But I don't read without permission. That's all that is, okay? That's it. So if you got a question, throw it in there. So, Tori, I'm going to take a moment and settle the energy, okay? So I can make sure I'm concentrating on you and these friends and this relationship, okay? There are ties. I'm already telling you, I know there are ties that need to be cut, all right? Let's find out what's going on, all right? Guess I need to stop banging the cards on the table and making people motion sick. All right, here we go. Let's see what's happening. All right. So, we have the Page of Cups. Notice how we got a dead fish in the cup? I want you to think about that for a minute, just in your question. Tori, are these people serving your higher good? Are they bringing you peace and love? Do you feel happy to be in their presence? And obviously, right now, if I'm understanding you right, that answer is no. Get the spoiled fish out of your cup. It's going to be the first thing I tell you. The 10 of Pentacles. This relationship in real world has run its course. It is time to let something come to an end so something new can come in. I am going to look at your shadow card, the card off the bottom, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Now here we are with that. Tori, this is the answer to your question. It is up to you to nurture your very presence on this planet. Your world. This is about physicality. Again, this is your world. It's tangible. Okay? Don't think a moment, and you don't have to be mean, but when they start going, hey, we're going here, we're going to invite you. No, I appreciate it. I'm not going. Do not apologize, because that's allowing guilt to come in. And somebody might finally look at you and go, I feel like you're stepping away from us. Well, you can say, and you can do it this way. I'm stepping away from a lot of people because I got to recenter and refocus on myself so I can get myself right. Just that simple. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles does. She nurtures self, nurtures her closeness. We have the King of Pentacles, who sets boundaries. She's the loving, nurturing part. He's the one that comes in and goes, you know what? I'm not going to spend as much money. We're going to do this in the kingdom. We're going to do that. He's the lawmaker. He sets the boundaries around his actual physical world. He is the authoritarian on doing it. Making sense? Getting through? Never hold your head down for understanding that certain people don't belong in your circle. But again, you don't have to do it with hate. Look at all this. It's all pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. The 9. We were just talking about the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Coins. Same thing. If you're wanting to manifest and bring some new things into your life, if somebody is not there that's supporting that, bringing it, or they're constantly making you second guess yourself, or those little chides, remember I showed it up front? Stand your ground. This might be one of those times to stand your ground, Tori, and say, you know what, folks? Love you. All right. But no, I'm stepping away. Thank you. We'll talk later. And just don't answer the phone. Don't call, those types of things. It is okay. I promise you. Okay. We have justice. I will at times, I do read, for some of my newbies that are in here, I do read reversals. Okay. But when I'm on camera, generally I don't. And I let Spirit know before I go on that I'm not reading reversals. We have the 11. Okay, the first angel number, the first repeating number that's telling you this is all about you. 2 ones side by side. Okay, when you put them together, you get a 2. But an 11 is supposed to be a standalone number. Okay, and in that number, you need to understand it's about partnering with you, your higher self. All right, it's only thing that's important. What you put out, you're going to get back. This is my bangarang card. So if we keep allowing people into our lives, okay, and they're taking our time and we go home and we're drained, that's our fault. That's our fault. We've been taught we have to be kind. Well, we can break ties and still be kind. All right? That's going to be very important. You know, Tori, we've got the set. Look at all the pentacles here. This is about you dealing with things in this real world, okay? 7 of Pentacles. What I want you to do is take a look. 7 is about making choices, all right? That's what 7s are always about, okay? But I want you to understand you've got a lot. Look at what you've got, what you can appreciate, and where you can put your energy elsewhere. And then finally, Tori, I'm going to go here. We have the 8 of Wands. Time for you to move on. The 8 of Wands is all about movement. It's all about flying. It's all about, you have to put the people in your life that are moving in the same direction you are. And if they're not, and if that's hindering you and it's bringing down your spirit, cut it loose. You owe nobody an explanation. Wow. Bangarang. Okay. Whew. That was pretty heavy. Wow. Good deal. BC, 100%. Gotcha. Great, great, great. Deborah. Oh, everybody's saying hello. I love it. You know, glad you're here. Also, guys, make sure you understand Tarot with an Attitude, the group. I'm trying to get back in there and getting involved. It's there. Great place to ask questions. We're going to be putting posts. I'm trying to get our tribe a good place to go, but I'm also learning about building a community here in YouTube so we can do that. All right. BC, any messages from my guides on these dreams? If you're feeling called to, please and thank you. Blessings to you all. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I am being told not to use these cards. Okay, I'm going to use something else. All right. I'm being called to use the angel deck. So here we go, BC. BC, again, going to slow down here. Take a minute. Breathe. All right. And BC, if there's any messages from these guides. I know there's curiosity about this samurai. Okay. You know, what I'm really picking up is that moral code. And to remember, if you go and look, the Tao Te Ching, other things, but the true samurai, the strength in the samurai was being able to keep his sword in the sheath, not having to use it. So what I'm picking up here is knowledge. Keep your respect, your knowledge. All of that is going to play a huge part. That's what I'm already picking up, and that's what Spirit is giving me. Okay? So BC, here we go. Let's take a look. All right? Your first card, Page of Raphael. You know, a new emotional situation. So this is all happening. Things are happening. Raphael is about your subconscious anger, joy, love, fear, all of these subconscious emotion. That's what Raphael is about. And the page is there to remind us to, if there's something we need to get passionate about and learn it, you need to do that. Okay. But this page is also here to warn you, don't get carried away. All right? It's a good time to maybe, if there's somebody that you're interested in, Paige Raphael generally comes up when it's time to say, hey, I need to tell somebody I like you. That's it. All right? Messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive thoughts. Okay, BC, you just heard it. All right? You got to use your own intuition on a lot of this stuff. All right? That's important. So now here's your shadow card. When you do all of this, this is taking you to a whole new stage of enlightenment. This is under the Archangel Michael. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And I think one of those things you're looking at is how you continue growing or whatnot. And that's why you're getting some of these dreams and some of these visions. 16, change your life. Notice it doesn't say there are changes coming in your life. And this deck, the 16 is our tower, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. That's what's written right on the card. Break free of procrastination. Don't shoot the messenger, BC. Okay? Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Folks, this isn't just for BC. This is for everybody. For those of y'all that were here at the beginning, this goes with our talk about being in charge, a vision quest, knowing what's happened, looking, making it, be in charge of where you're going. All right? The 7 of Ariel, the 7 of Pentacles of what this would be. You have done everything right. You've invested wisely. All right? That means with your spirit into this real world, with your body into the real world, have patience. And I've said this before, when somebody wakes up or they start to go into the next phase of ascension or knowledge or whatnot, sometimes they become so, oh, what's next? What's next? Like hungry, kind of like Neo was in the Matrix. And I'm not trying to turn that into anything. All right. But I want more. I want more. That's where you have to go slow and get things here turned out. We're going to do a couple more cards. The Queen of Gabrielle, and this is our Queen of Fire. Passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. But she also has that nurturing, divine female energy. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. That's amazing. Here we go. The Knight of Michael. BC, what I've got: strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. This is air. This is the conscious thought and communication. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Wow, look at that. Right on top of the Tower card. Things are coming. Be ready for it. Start pondering, just like we said. BC, go back and look at the beginning of the video, okay, when we're done, okay? And I want you to understand, all right? You need to contemplate right now because beautiful things are happening in your life, but take a moment to contemplate and make a plan. Where do you want to go? Call your angels in for protection. Call your guides in for advice. And listen, if you pray to God, pray to God. If you pray to Spirit, God and Spirit could be the same thing. This is whatever is for you, your higher power, your higher thing. If a lot of people, their higher power is their own conscious, okay, that's up to you. I'm not here to convert anybody, okay? But what I want you to do, BC, is to understand you have to make a plan. Because when this change hits and things shifts gears for you, it's going to be quick. And you're going to have to be ready to go. All right? Wow. Bangarang. So if you've got dreams you don't understand or whatnot and you need some, call them in. Be specific and make sure you understand. Man, I'm being told I'm not going to use too much of my Halloween cards tonight. Being told that that's where we are going to go. So, all right. So what I need you to understand, make that plan. Listen. Be vigilant about where you want to go. Know what you want to do. But make sure you give gratitude, that contemplation, things you have. What are your resources? What people do you need? Okay. Make that plan so you can manifest it, because things are going to change for you fairly quickly. Charmaine, any message about finances with regards to a windfall coming my way? You know what? Let me see if I can do this. All right, I've got my pendulum here. Sometimes it's hard to do on camera because I want people to be able to see what's happening. So I'm asking my guides, I'm asking my angels, my spirits, things like that, with this pendulum, will you work with me with this pendulum? Yes. Okay. When we look, see, that's I'm trying to hold it so light. So, all right. Pendulum, let me ask you a question. Do you need to be cleaned? No. All right, that's good. Okay. So, Charmaine has a question about a windfall coming her way. And now I'm going to specify windfall as we talk about some financial things happening for her. Is this going to happen? Be patient. Yes, it is. It's going to come, but it took it a minute. It took it a while to go. And a lot of times that means to me is yes, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. Okay? There's going to be some things you got to know and things you got to jump through. Okay? But you'll do it and you'll make it. Okay? So now what we're going to do, though, is I'm going to pull some cards on it. All right? And let's see what's happening for you, Charmaine. It is so good to have you here. I'm always glad to see new faces. I know there are a lot of more people sitting out in the audience. And some of them sit back. Some of them are know Gillian and they will text Gillian or whatnot. And one of the things I'm fixing to play with, and I would love y'all's input on it, is I'm fixing to have a phone number where you can call in to the show, all right, and ask your questions live. Please, in the comments, tell me what you think about that. If I had a number right there in the description where you could pop it up, or it was running across the screen, and that way we could actually talk and go through some stuff. I really want to add that to the tribe, the repertoire, things like that. Okay. So, Charmaine, here we go. Any message? All right, Charmaine, I'm going to do the same thing. Take a breather, get my coffee. I want to slow down. And I'm going to ask, what does Charmaine need to know about this windfall? Okay. An epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. So things are going to happen. All right. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. This in any other deck would be, Charmaine, would be the Hermit. Okay. I keep patting it and I've got my hand over it. Okay. Would be our Hermit. You have to be vigilant about this, is what I'm being told. Why? I don't know. Okay. When I look at your shadow card, the card off the bottom, look at here. It's strength. Remember I said be patient? Charmaine, some things are going to happen, and what I'm really picking up is some things are going to piss you off. And if it does, and you let that lion out, it could slow things down even more. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. I'm going to let you figure out that forgiveness part, okay? That's going to be important, all right? Notice here, too, I've had it here. I don't know if a lot of people have seen it. It's an old key, all right? I don't know when it went to. Matter of fact, I think I picked it up in one of our juju stores somewhere or whatnot. But it reminds me constantly that we are the key to our own doorway. We unlock things and we can lock them. A key works in two manners. It locks and it unlocks. All right? And what I'm picking up here, don't lock yourself up. Don't lock yourself away from whatever joyful thing this is that's coming. The Four of Gabriel, there's our fire card. There's our base. Time for a celebration. There's your answer. So that's really cool. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Wow, that's powerful. Charmaine, I'm going to do this leap of faith. There's going to be something once this happens or what you need to do. What I'm seeing here is loyalty is going to play a key. Remembering other people in this. You're going to be walking down a new path whenever some of this happens. So you have to keep your heart pure. Notice the white, the dog, and guess what? Don't bring a bunch of baggage with you. All right? That's what I've got for you on that with that pendulum reading. Wow. Bangarang. I love my pendulums. Miss Bridget will tell you how much I love my pendulums. We love them together. So here we go. That's it. Bangarang. Tori, thank you so much, Reverend Rob. You are quite welcome. Rob, any message from my guides on my finances? Thank you. Wow, finances are taking a pretty... things coming around, So let's find out. I'm already being told everything's okay. I don't know what's going on, all right? But I'm already being told okay. So Donna, give me just a second. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm going to give y'all something else while I'm concentrating on Donna here. I was told yesterday, it has been suggested I grow my beard back. I'm not growing my hair back, all right? Because it'd take 4 years for y'all to be able to see the first strand because it's so thin. But I'm not going to do the big shaggy thing. But I'd like to hear y'all's thoughts on it. Drop it in the comments. Beard, no beard, okay? I'm going to keep it close, keep it nice. But somebody suggested that it would be a good thing. Y'all tell me. Some of y'all have seen me with the beard. Some of y'all have seen me without the beard. Let's find out. Donna, here we go. All right? Let's see what's happening here. Donna, I'm being told to pull your shadow card first. And with that shadow card, so we are in the finances. This is 8 of Ariel, the Pentacles, okay? Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Is there something you're investing in, you're looking at, or whatnot? What I'm really picking up here is the devil with your finances is in the details. All right? Take a look at what's going on. Don't let little things slide. Know what's going on. And that's what, we watch a show on, I forget, it's on Prime. So we're watching it through there, called Bull, B-U-L-L. Jason Bull. A lot of y'all probably know it. Bridget turned us on to it, but we don't watch normal TV, all right, because there's just too much negative crap out there. And just last night, one of the things we watched was a lady that inherited by killing her husband, okay, the first husband and the second husband. But this lady went from nothing to having millions. She actually went to school to learn how to manage this money rather than relying on other people. And I don't know why that's important, Donna, but it did came. Look here, Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, but happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. It's okay. Take care of yourself. Splurge on yourself a little bit. Man, I've got a son. One of my boys is a skinflint. My God, he make a penny scream. Okay? One of the things I want you to understand what this young lady is saying right now, what the Queen of Ariel, the angel, is saying, those you love, it's okay to dote on yourself and spend some money on yourself. You wanted to know about finances and what's going on, 7 of Ariel. This advice is going to be key. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Finances are going to be key, but what I'm really getting for you here is don't go moving a lot of stuff around. Learn what's happening. You're okay. Everything's safe right now. but get the knowledge you need. Don't be taking action. Look, observe what's happening, learn, all right? Take care of yourself, take care of what you need to take care of. But right here, Ariel is here to help you understand what's happening within your financial world. And then we come out with the King of Gabriel. Generous. I'm going to pull this over here. Inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Yes, you can help other people. Yes, you can give people money. Yes, you can do that, but keep everything within a compartment. You know, I've heard preachers say, give till it hurts. You know what? Don't give till it hurts. Sorry. Even God in the church, in the Bible, only asks for 10%. Okay? So when you're helping somebody, keep some sense about you. There's going to be somebody that's going to come around that is going to have what I'm seeing here is a financial advisor, but make sure you trust them and they stand strong and they will help you move on with where you want to go. That's what I'm getting. Donna, I hope that makes sense. It's always sketchy to me to be talking about somebody's finances, but you asked, that's what I got. Let me know if there's something else I can do or how that resonated with you. Okay. BC, light bulbs just went off. Knew Raphael was around me. Absolutely. Writing it down, amazing guidance. BC, there is so much there. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Exactly the clarity I needed. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. Great. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm glad to be here and be of a help. Donna, 100%. Thank you. That's a yes for me. Yes. Oh, we got a yes. A yes. Is that phone number? Yes, on the phone number. Tori's giving me a yes on the phone number. Tammy Sprinkle. Yes. All right. So it looks like I'm going to be hooking that up here really quick. I think I've already got the device to make it happen, so this will be fun. All right. Charmaine, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Charmaine, thank you. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Ring the bell. One of the things I ask people to do, more importantly, share with at least one person. My goal is 100,000 subscribers. We're already over 1,000. We're well on our way. It won't take much if each of us can just pass this out and make the tribe grow, and we're going to have a good time. Yeah, there we go. So glad to see it. Oh, my God, I laughed so loud at making a penny scream. Old sayings. We're old, or I'm old. Let me just keep everybody else out of it. All right? Yeah, but he could, man. I have seen him with pennies that George Washington just like he was in pain because he's pinching pennies. It's just funny. Makan, very good to see you. Yes, that's true. Not materialistic. Glad you're here. Thank you. Wow, bangarang. Seashells, may I ask about love coming in? Absolutely. Let's see what we've got, Seashells. I recently dreamed of an officer type, attorney type. Man, all right, let's take a look, all right, and see what's happening. So, Seashells, let's find out what's happening, all right? So, my first thing is I will ask you, all right, please subscribe. Please do everything I just asked you to do, okay? It helps me, and I'm going to do this for you, all right? But what we're going to do, okay, we're going to bring this out again. We're going to bring the pendulum out. Pendulum. Seashells wants to know if love is coming in for her. Ooh, there are things that are going on. Okay? It did not go to a yes. It eventually actually went to a no. All right? So I don't know where this relates to you, Seashell, and don't shoot the messenger, but we will do a reading. I will pull cards for you. Okay? But what it first started doing was sitting there wobbling. Seashell, are you strong enough in love with yourself to handle this type of man? That's the question that comes up of, yes, it could come in, but what I really picked up with, are you able to handle it? That's going to be the thing. So let's pull some card for seashells, find out what's going on, all right, and see what's happening. Seashells, I recently dreamed of an officer type. You know, that's okay. Let's see what's happening. All right. Seashells wants to know about love coming in and about this person she dreamed of. What does she need to know? What does she need to know? All right. Here we go. All right. So your light card right out of the gate. 15. Decision. Release yourself from that which holds you back. Let me ask you something. Remember I said there's something, can you handle it? Seashells, in any other deck, this would be the devil card. Okay? But this is the angel card. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. It's funny, that's kind of where I was going. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Do you love yourself? Do you feel you deserve this? Can you handle it? Those are the questions that you're going to have to start really taking a look at. And Spirit is asking you. Now, normally I said I wasn't going to read. I'm not. I swore I wasn't going to read it. We have the 9 of Raphael. This card started to come upside down. And one of the things I would tell you is when I see a reverse cards, it tells me you're blocking this from happening. And it's something that you have either attached yourself to, okay, but you can free yourself from. There's always good news with the bad news, okay? Make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So things can happen for you, but you do have to make sure that you are freeing yourself from self-esteem issues, self-worth issues. You know, you've got to be, I get a lot of readings when I go to shows because people are just come up like, I need your energy. Your energy is just crazy. All right. What energy are you putting out, seashells? You need to understand that is going to make somebody want to walk this walk with you. We have Raphael here again. 6. Embrace your inner child. New friends are rekindled relationships, children, or childhood. What I'm getting here, don't be childish. Don't hang on to this dream. These are warnings for you, okay? Yes, love is coming, all right? But be patient. Don't rush something. I personally believe a lot of divorces, it's happened to me, happened in other people's lives that are here in the room. I know these people agree with me. Everybody that comes into your life, sometimes they were never supposed to be there. We brought them in out of a selfish need, either physically or just we felt like I'm in love, so therefore I'm going to make them fall in love with me. Do not take that stance, okay? This is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to stop, look, and once you have that energy that says, I'm a catch. I know it. I'm proud. I can be happy with somebody, but I can be happy without them. When that energy comes through, that's what I'm picking up. That's going to be your magic key. The 9 of Michaels. You're so worried about finding Mr. Right, okay? Different things. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your energies on you, where you need to go. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Wow, think about that, folks, with everything we just talked about. Bangarang! The tribe is here. All right? Yes, our angels are here to protect us. So you need to tell them, angels, I am looking for love. All right? I want love. I see this. I have this desire to have this Hollywood ending. But at the same point, I need your protection. And you need to stop worrying about it and what's going wrong, what's happened, and let the universe take its course. Finally, we have the Two of Raphael. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. I want you to understand something. All right? Are you more attracted because of the attorney or an officer position? There's somebody that's meant for you that is basically on the exact same wavelength with you. I don't like the term soulmate, okay? And I'll do a whole show based on soulmates and what people need to understand, okay? But there is somebody for you. This is going to happen, but don't rush it is what I'm really being told, because this connection, if you make the wrong connection, you're going to miss the right person. Wait for the connection to be exactly what it is and what universe wants for you. Wow, bangarang. There we go. Whew. Okay. Hope you understand that, seashells. I know things get a little crazy. And like I said, it's tarot and attitude because I don't soft code anything. I just try to show you what I'm seeing. Donna, wow, amazing reading. So on target. Thank you. You are welcome. Wow, that makes me feel good. New to the channel, we are glad to have you, seashells. Glad you are here. All right, so make sure you're commenting, doing whatever, hitting the subscribe button. We have a group called Tarot with an Attitude. Go find that group. It's going to say somebody needs to let you in, but we let everybody in. All right, so there we go. Donna, welcome. Look, everybody's saying hi. Glad, Yes, perfect, good. Then you're willing, you're ready. If that's all, if you're willing to do this and find out what's going on, all right, great. I love when somebody's interacting with me. I love it. It's not the position, but it's the authority, that male figure. Okay. And that makes sense. All right. So keep a lookout. But when this person crosses your path and you're manifesting them, so they will, make sure you're not just manifesting an authority figure, but an authority figure with love, with kindness. Our prayers need to be specific. And seashells, I've talked a lot about this in other shows, and we need to understand clarity. So when you're asking for some things, when there's some things we're putting out to the universe to manifest, you'll get a good looking authoritative figure that might beat the hell out of you. Okay? Because we didn't say I need a good looking authoritative figure, but one that's going to love me, one that we're going to connect with, one we're going to have the same feelings and emotions about things or whatnot. Be specific in your prayers and what you are trying to do, because you can meet that authoritative figure, all right, and they be the devil in disguise. Let me tell you something. That's just an old man's wisdom to you, all right? I'm attracted to that integrity and respect of a man, and there's nothing wrong with that. But make sure that man deserves you. Do you hear me? Make sure he deserves you. Tori, welcome everyone. Love it. Yeah, please like this. Thank you. Rob in Team Beard. Oh, okay. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, some of y'all see me. Go back. There's some of the old videos there. I don't feel like playing Santa Claus again like I did that one year. All right. I was good at it though. But yeah, no, it gets itchy and long. I want to keep it nice. I want to keep it looking right. And let's see what's happening. I'm going to write it all down. Makes so much sense. Thank you. That's good. I am so glad. You know what, everybody? I appreciate everybody being here. It's very important, okay, that everybody find this love. Know we're fixing to turn into some energy, things like that. If there's a topic you want me to cover, put it in the comments. Shoot me an email. Everything you need to get hold of me is right down there. All right. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button, the like button. I know most of you are, and share with at least one person. Just post it. Man, that would be huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, everybody, take what you want. Y'all know where I'm going. Leave what you don't, but leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Banger.